Greetings, everyone. 2025, those that made it, congratulations. I commend you and, for making it another year because a lot of people that we talked to before and knew of, they didn't make it. But for all that made it, congratulations. Good to see you. Now it's time to get to work. I am Instructor Mustafa from MedJ International Services located right here in the District of Columbia. I want to talk to you today about another life-saving tip. The tip for today is don't get caught slipping. I'm going to reiterate, don't get caught slipping. Look, it's 2025. We made it, we're here, it's good. But this is going to be a different kind of year. This is going to be a year where it's going to be a whole lot of chaos, but it's going to be good movement, but it's going to be a lot of negativity and just the energy and stuff, how it's coming in. And it's just, even though it's just the first day, but from 2020 into 24 coming in, the energy was kind of negative a little bit, kind of like this a little bit, unbalanced. So when things like that happen, it just transitioned right in. And with the new political party that's turning over and what their mandates are, what their new policies are, and what the new corporate values are, and what their ideologies are, and what their agendas are, and what the new politicians that's in, what their agendas are. Just a lot of things happening, and you really gotta look for safety. You really have to understand: do you have an effective plan? Can you protect yourself? If anything happens out here, if any kind of situation, some type of domestic violence or some type of zombie from these shots that y'all took, they can connect y'all and position y'all to do certain things because y'all have something in you that you allowed in you freely. You don't know what's going on. You don't know, is this going to be some type of urban situation where people are acting up and they're fighting and they're looting and we don't know if it's some kind of terrorism. We don't know what's going to happen now. But the thing is, are you prepared? Don't get caught slipping by not having the things that you need to have to secure yourself. Your tools. Can you fight? Can you box? Do you know jujitsu? Do you know some type of martial arts or some type of fighting style to help protect you? And I'm talking about you parents that have these young children that's in their teens and they single digits. They need to be taught also how to defend themselves. They need to know how to fight. They need to know how to back people off of them. And you need to know how to back people off of you. And as a group, y'all need to know how to back people off of you. As a group, a mother and son, a daughter and a mother, father and son, father and daughter, grandparents, whomever is in the household, single, whatever, you have to know. The second thing is you got to get your certifications. You have to get your certification for your firearms. Whether coming to me, for Maryland, DC, Maryland, wear and carry, DC, concealed carry, Utah, concealed carry, and National Rifle Association, concealed carry for pistols. You need to come to me and get your certification, or someone else to help you do what you need to do so you can have what you need to have when you need to have it. Because I hear this, the last year, half a year, from the mayor and from the council and from different political people, crime's down. Crime's down, crime's down, crime's down, crime's down. Carjackings, aren't as random as they were. Breaking and entering isn't as random, isn't as prevalent as it was. What else? Homicides, theft, assaults. All these things are down, but if you turn around and look outside and talk to your neighbors and look in the street, hey man, it's still hot. You're still in a hot zone. So it's not like it's stopped. It's just that they've taken some of the players out of the game. You get what I'm saying? They're taking some of the influencers out of the game that the court couldn't do nothing with, but now with the mayor and the council and the district attorney, I guess they're able to move some of those players off the scene. But you still got people up and coming, and you still got people that's committing crime, because there's still no opportunity, there's still no funding, there's still no resources. This is still not there. So these people are still faced with the same situation. So don't get caught slipping. Don't let someone tell you something about this is how it is, when you have to traverse through these particular terrains to defend yourself, to go to wherever you're going, to the store, going to the church, going to your job, going to a lounge, going to get something to eat, going to drop somebody off. You're moving here. But you got all these other people looking for you to come to them so they can come to you and do things to you. Be ready. Be ready. Don't be slipping. Stop talking to yourself about, I don't do this, I don't need a gun. This is a gun nation. This country was founded on the gun. From the 1400s, 1300s coming in, from the gun, this is a gun culture. It's blood in these streets, in these hills, in these mountains. It's blood everywhere. Now, why would you think that you don't need a gun when this place was founded on the gun and is controlled by the gun? Every day. You don't have to use it, but you best know how to use it, when you need to use it, and be effective with it, whether it's a pistol, whether it's a shotgun, whether it's a rifle. It doesn't matter. Whether it's a knife. It doesn't matter. You need to know how to defend yourself at any age. And you especially should be talking to your children. If you have one child, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children in the house, everybody need to know how to protect themselves. Everybody need to know how to shoot a gun. Everybody need to know how to shoot a rifle. Everybody need to know how to shoot a shotgun. Everybody need to know how to defend themselves with a knife. It doesn't matter. Out the front knife, closed knife, it don't make a difference. It doesn't matter. You know, if you got a folding knife, if you got closed and open, if, like I said, out the front knife, just hit the button. It doesn't matter. You need to know how to defend yourself, because all you have in the middle of what's going on. So at least give yourself a fighting chance to help yourself and to help your family. You feel a little different when you know that, one, I'm strapped. I have my firearm legally. I have my concealed carry permit for my state, and I can go different other states too, because my permit allows me to go to other states with my firearm, because they're giving me reciprocity with my firearm, with my license. Or I have a Utah to let me traverse through other states. I feel good about that. You should feel good about that. The next thing is, if you can handle yourself, if you can fight, you can back people up off of you. You can back them up off of you. And if it's a fight, if it's even Steven, well, then y'all just got to fight. Shit, you got to fight. You got to defend yourself. You have an evildoer right there trying to do something to you, and you must protect yourself. You must. Have no choice. You got to protect yourself. And are you in shape? Can you run? Because after you do a little something, you don't want to stay there doing this, because if you stay there and give too much force, when law enforcement comes, they're going to lock you up, because now you became the aggressor instead of the victim. You have to know. You have to know what's up. So do what you need to do. Stay in shape. Understand weaponry. Understand the operation of various pistols, shotguns, rifles. And my company, MedJ International Services, this is what we do. We instruct you in pistols, we instruct you in shotguns, we instruct you in rifles. And we also instruct you in hand-to-hand combat also. There's knives and other weapons also to use. Sticks. Look, your job is to use anything around you to survive. That's part of fighting. Whether you see a log, a brick, a rock, a stone, whatever, a hanger, whatever you see over there on the ground, a trash can, whatever. Whatever you see on the ground, on the floor, in the chair, wherever it is you can get to it, now that's your weapon now. And you need to know how to use it. You need to know how to use it. Or swing effectively. Get those people up off of you until you can run and hide and get to another location. You don't let your ego go when you beat somebody try to do something to you and you got them, you subdued them, but you continue. Again, keep control your emotional intelligence. Be emotionally intelligent. Don't be emotional unintelligent. Control yourself. No emotions. Take care of your business and roll out. So just in case a camera see you defending yourself, they can see, okay, fine. He defended himself, she defended herself, and they left. They broke the guy's arm, they broke the girl's arm, they did this to her, they took her out, they did whatever they had to do to her right then and there. Whatever it was that you had to do what you had to do because it was justified, because they assaulted you. You didn't do anything. You didn't try to be the aggressor. You tried to de-escalate. You tried to do everything that you possibly could do to defend yourself, your family unit. Hit, move, go. You know? Now, if you continue trying to go and try to leave and that person is coming back after you, you have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do. But remember, try to stay within the law. And that's a lot when you under attack. But it comes into play immediately after you do what you do, because there's going to be an after fact, and it's going to be an investigation. So this is post your incident. This is when law enforcement come, and then now the police come, and then the detectives come, and everybody come, and they looking at footage, and they doing this, and they trying to see what happened. So make sure you know what you're doing before you do what you do, but make sure you have your tools. Make sure your body is ready. 2025 got to be better, especially for men. Brothers, we got to take care of ourselves. Have to take care of ourselves. Nobody takes care of us. Nobody look out for us. Nobody don't care nothing about us like that at all. So, brother, you have to be mentally tight. You have to be physically tight. You got to have your spirit, your soul, everything tight together. You want to get your finances, the economics together, man. And you got to get everything in play in one. Because you want to calm down, man, because we're dying. Because we're making bad mistakes. Don't get caught slipping. Get your life together. Get in shape. Children, youth, get in shape. Tell your mother and your father, I want to train. I want to go to the range. I want to go get an effective martial arts. So they definitely should go to be in boxing. But they definitely have some boxing, but some judo, martial arts, something else, a blend of things, you know. So if you have to do what you have to do, you have a repertoire of things to do to that particular person or persons. So look, don't get caught slipping. Take care of your business. This 2025, DM me, come to me. I got you. I have a service for you that's going to give you everything that you need to feel comfortable and to feel safe about protecting yourself in your house, outside your house, protecting your family anywhere you go. Remember, you only have one life to live.